Hey, how's it going guys? Ricky Summer here, and today I've come back in time to... Wait, something's coming through on the feed. It's the first episode of Night City Wire. Quick, to the DeLorean. Alright, I don't usually do reaction videos sort of stuff. It's very, very rare that you find this sort of stuff on my channel. But in all honesty, firstly, I'm way too excited for Cyberpunk, and secondly, I gotta start telling the YouTube algorithm to expect Cyberpunk on the channel. So with no further gilding the lily, and with no more ado, let's check out Night City Wire. This video brought to you by
Chrome Stallions, Armored Mercenary Company. No job is too big.
Alright, I haven't seen any of this at all yet. This is all fresh. Pre-rendered stuff. This is all okay. Yes, give me the wire. We got the palm trees. I love to see it.
Hello and welcome to this.
Hello.
Very first episode of Night
Greetings.
Trailer reveal. Here we go. Okay. What I am... Ooh, a little bit of the nudity. Shield your eyes, kiddies.
Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
I'm loving the neon level. Oh, dank like Art Deco Gothic statues. Little bit of like Batman in there. Look, I'll be honest. I'm most excited to see like world building or like state of the open world sort of thing. I want to see how open the world is, but I doubt we're gonna get much of that in this particular video. I mean, it's no surprise that they want to highlight like the main quest kind of stuff, get you into the story. I want to know about factions and specifically how you can interact with them. Yo, can we, if they port over the non-stop haymakers from The Witcher 3, I'll be happy. 10 out of 10 IGN score. Yeah, alright, okay. I mean, I don't get excited about trailers like this, you know? A movie trailer is fine because you're I mean, for the most part, you're at least sick. Oh, yo, here we go. Now we're getting excited.
So the trailer contains footage from the game's prologue only, but there was an awful lot in it. So, Pavel, why don't you try and help us unpack everything?
Talk to me, Daddy. Talk to me.
Absolutely.
What was his name? Pavel?
What you have just seen is only
Daddy Pavel, let's go. Hook me up.
This gigantic city built of 6 completely unique districts, surrounded by the 7th one that we call the Badlands. As a player,
Yo, the Badlands! It's like, this game is all the albums I've ever released in a game. So if what we're seeing in the trailer, and forgive me for like talking over all this, but I figure like you guys can watch this if you really want to get the information. You're watching this video so that we can have a discussion about everything we're seeing here. All right, so I'm gonna pause it here real quick. So if what we've seen in the trailer is essentially the equivalent of like the Bleak Falls Barrow quest, you know what I mean? If what we've just seen is equivalent to that, I can get down with it because like that's a taster of the game, but it's a very like curated part of the game. That's probably the most scripted, curated, like cinematic part of the game, I would say. With the bats coming down. Anyway, let's get back into it. You know what I mean. If the world opens up after essentially what we're seeing here, I can get down with that. I can get down with it.
oh yes, so the box is one.
He's so excited. Yeah, Daddy Pavel, tell me about the Badlands.
So the Badlands is this like dead, dried out space going around the whole Night City, and as a player, you'll be able to traverse that space in your car or motorcycle. This is a space that is inhabited by the nomads. Nomads are living in different families, and they are traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse and access different type of open world content that has been prepared specifically for you to get that awesome feel of the Badlands as an area.
Yes. Yo, it's so similar to some of the concepts I've put together for my various EPs and singles and whatnot. Oh Christ, look at this guy. Yeah, alright, okay. That kind of stuff interests me less. He just looks like a big bruiser, but maybe his story will be interesting. But yo, like the whole backpedaling to the similarities to my own stuff. I mean, it's all just cyberpunk tropes, I guess. So it's unavoidable. But the idea of the city being surrounded by what is essentially a desolate wasteland. Just in my own stuff, it's like it's always nighttime, purple sky, constant battles in a wasteland outside the city, mechs everywhere. Anyway, I'm getting too excited. This is let's get back into it. You can tell this guy loves what he's working on. I love it. This guy is a rock star. Look at him.
If you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X when the console launches. It will be the same for PlayStation players as well.
That's pretty cool. I mean, largely irrelevant to me, but that's good on him. That's a nice little touch.
We are very excited to announce Cyberpunk Edgerunners, a standalone anime set in the Cyberpunk universe.
Yo, that's pretty cool. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna skip this part just because I want to focus on the actual game. But that's very cool. I like the expanding of the cyberpunk world. I'll be excited to see what that's all about. Okay, brain dance gameplay. Is this like Dance Dance Revolution Cyberpunk Edition? I kind of hope so. All right, what do you got for me? Yo, is this potentially a multiplayer feature? Hang on, this is odd. Okay, brain dance. Yo, check out the Rubik's Cube. What's the point of all that? Oh, unless this is like an investigative feature. A little bit of Batman in here. It's a little unclear if you're actually playing out the memory essentially, or if you're just viewing it, or maybe you play it then you view it. Stop teasing me. Give me the deets. You can't tease me like this. I mean, this could be really rad for grabbing screenshots. Oh yeah, it's got to be an investigative feature. Make some pop, but what? But still, like, what's the point of this? Okay, so it seems like this technology within the universe, within the world, is sold as like an experience.
Braindance is a pretty big part of the cyberpunk universe. It's not just something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it. And there's two sides.
Adult films, boys. Yo, Johnny Piston Bean's porn career can be a reality. Okay, so that's a little bit disappointing. When they started talking about Braindance, I was like, yo, this is going to be like a regular investigative mode or something, which it might be, but it seems like they're implying that it's more for storytelling, so it might only be linked to main quests or something. I'm not sure. That's not necessarily the case. It could be like really prevalent in the world. I don't know. But I was also kind of hoping that maybe we could harvest brain dances and sell them on the black market or something, or like actually create them ourselves, or sell our own recordings of our experiences. That'd be really cool, but it seems like that's not the case. Oh well, I mean, it's still a cool idea, a cool storytelling mechanic, but yeah, I was hoping it was going to be this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to get episode 2 in a couple weeks' time, few weeks' time, they said. So maybe they're doing it once a month, or I don't know. So that's kind of cool. Not like anything really revolutionary in my opinion here. I mean, we're all excited and interested for different things. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm really excited to see like the state of the world, how it plays out, how open it is, or if it seems like it's really quest driven. I think a lot of people, I myself included, we're really hoping for this open sandbox. I don't think it's going to be that, which is fine. I don't think they've communicated that it's going to be that sort of game anyway. It seems like it's really going to be quest driven. Now, I hope that there's enough variety in the quests and enough choice, and like things blocking off if you choose one option or one side, that, you know, we can replay it a few times with different sorts of characters. But that really remains to be seen. I think we need to remember that this is a game from the people who made The Witcher 3. So I think we can expect pretty much The Witcher 3 in a different world. That being said, they did talk about the Badlands, which I thought was very cool. That's probably the most exciting part of this particular episode for me. They seem to imply that it was maybe a little more open, a bit more of a playground. That's exciting. You know, I'm excited to drive out into the Badlands and cause some trouble. Look, I love desert environments just anyway, and the idea of Night City being this sort of oasis in the middle of a desert, that's a really cool concept. Okay, so I've run it back, and they talk about the Badlands as having open world content, and they talk about it as an arena. Yes. Fantastic. So even if like Night City is mostly story driven, and I don't necessarily mean like linear main quest, but like it's got maybe branching paths, or, and again, this is all just speculation and forming ideas based on what they've implied, because a lot of things haven't been specifically spelled out for us. But if what ends up happening is Night City is filled with like story driven quests, linear or otherwise, and then we can kind of drive out to the wasteland and just go nuts with more open world stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can get down with that. That's a cool idea. That's sort of what I wanted the glowing sea to be in Fallout 4. You know, you've got Fallout 4 as it is, but then the glowing sea is this open, just like challenge playground, as it were. That would have been really cool, but that kind of is not what it was. All right, I like this idea. I'm into this. I'm into this specifically. Yeah. Almost like a proving ground, a testing ground for your build, or, you know, your equipment, any new upgrades you have. Yeah. I can get down with this. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm still very much excited for Cyberpunk. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Point out anything I may have missed, or you think maybe I misinterpreted, or anything that you're like, yo, Rick, this is like totally your thing, and you didn't talk about it, or you didn't really see it. Let's get the discussion going. I'm ready. But for the moment, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button, taste the game, be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer. Out.